-4.
So when x is 0, yes, y equals -4, so 0, -4. Excellent. Good. So when x is 0, y is -4, 0, -4. Very good. So now when y is 0, x is 10. Write the ordered pair right there, right that moment. Okay? So now this is easy to graph. 10, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect and extend the line. 2x minus 5y equals 20. Now, I would like to have this discussion early. Now, lines that go up from left to right have a positive slope. Increasing, the line is increasing. Lines that look like this have a negative slope. So here m, the slope is positive. Here m is negative. Now what about a horizontal line? Nice and easy. Easy to walk on. Slope 0. Last one. So this is for horizontal. But for the vertical, the slope does not exist. Okay, do you remember what we say when the fraction does not exist?
It's undefined.
Undefined. So one more time. Lines that go up like this. Imagine the stock market going up, positive slope. The stock market coming down, negative slope. Horizontal lines, slope 0. Vertical lines, no slope. Good. Moving on. Find the x and y intercepts, okay. Good, the same thing. I like to get to the practice. Okay, so we have the line y equals 2. What type of line is this? Oblique with a positive slope, oblique with a negative slope, horizontal line, vertical line. Horizontal line. What will be the slope of the horizontal line?
0.
Excellent. So now, when x is -1, I get y equals 2. When x is 0, I get
1.
So my question is, can you plug in 0? Is there a place to plug in 0 for x?
No.
No. So I cannot touch anything.
All right.
What about when x equals 2?
2.
2. So when we talk about a horizontal line, for any x on the planet, y is 2. You cannot change that. There is no place for you to plug in x. And it makes sense, right? So everybody on the 5th floor of a building is at the 5th floor. If they are on the 5th floor, their altitude is 5, whatever, times feet. Everybody who is on the 10th and 15th floor, of course, everybody's at 15. Is that clear? Okay.
Yes.
Good. So now let's look here and find the equation of this line.
X equals -2.
Of course. And everybody on the position x equals -2, everybody is at the same, a different altitude, but at the same position. X equals -2. I am at -3, somebody else is, Sarah is at 4, Matt is at 8, but everybody's on the same position. X equals -2. Good. Write the equation of a horizontal line and a vertical line that pass through the given point. Excellent. So the given point is 3,6. Good. So let's take a look. Here's the coordinate system. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The point is at the intersection right here. So this is 3,6. And I want to determine the equation of the line that is horizontal and passing through it. And I want to determine the equation of the line that is vertical and passes through it.
X equals 3,
Of
y
course.
equals 6.
Of course. X equals 3, y equals 6. Does everyone understand this?
Yes.
Perfect. Anybody else? Do we have any questions? Okay, perfect. Let's see what else is here, because I want to get to practice. Okay, so this is difficult for some. So I like to go over graph the equation. Yes, first of all, we're given 2y plus 6 equals 0. We cannot graph this before we do what? What will you do first immediately?
Move everything to the right except for y.
Yes, and divide by 2. So then y equals -3. This is what you need to graph, not 2y plus 6 equals 0. You must move 6 to the other side, you must divide by 2, and we get y equals -3. So you click on the line, you plot y equals -3 by plotting any 2 points. Oh, so this is 4? Well, so this is 0, 2, 3.
It shows you in the top right corner. You got it clear.
Good. And another one. Anywhere else. And you save. And you click. So maybe it does allow you to plot. Maybe it has gotten smarter.
I think it only does like F sometimes.
Okay.
It like super zoom in and then it'll do it.
Okay. An equation that can be written in the form is called standard. So this form, ax plus by equals c, is standard. But an equation that can be written is called what? It's called
It's linear.
Yes, that's what they wanted here. The graph of the equation y equals -1 is a horizontal line. The graph of the equation x equals 5 is a vertical line. A point where a graph crosses the y-axis is called the y-intercept. A point where a graph crosses the x-axis is called the x-intercept. Given an equation of a line, to find the x-intercept, if that exists, we let, for the x-intercept, we get y We set y equal to 0. And then solve for x, of course. Given an equation of the line to find the y-intercept, if there is one, we let x equal 0. And of course, we solve for y. See if you have any questions on this problem. Okay, I think we are okay with this. And we can move on to practice for that too. Okay, slightly large assignment. A lot of work. Determine whether or not the equation is linear. I think we're okay with that. I'll go slowly so you can read it and see if we need to work on any of this. Is this the equation of a line?
Yes.
This one, number 2.
Yes.
So this is y equals 5 over x. Anybody?
It is.
It is not, because it has x in the denominator.
Ah,
Okay, so this is not linear. Although it appears that both have power 1, but actually not. This is 5 times x to negative 1. So 5 times x to negative 1 is not linear. We cannot have variables in the denominator. Also, you can cross multiply. So another way of writing this equation is xy equals 5. So you either write it like this, which is not possible for x to have power negative 1, or you write it like this, and products are not allowed in linear equations. Good. Graph our plotting points. I think that's okay. Plotting points, that's okay. Plotting points. What line is this? Can anyone tell us what line is that? Y plus 5? Yes, it's a horizontal line, and that is y equals
-5.
negative 5. Perfect. Find the intercepts of the graph displayed to the right. Good. Excellent problem. Can anyone identify the x-intercept? And I will write it down as an ordered pair.
3, 0.
3, 0. Do we all agree with 3, 0 as the x-intercept? What about the y-intercept?
0, -3.
0, negative 3. Perfect. Everyone agrees with 3, 0, this point here, the x-intercept, and 0, negative 3 here?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Anybody else? Please ask if you have questions. Okay. Same thing. Do we need to identify the x and y intercepts here? Can anyone give us anything on this? Can anyone identify the y-intercept?
Zero 5.
Good. And the x-intercept?
10 or 5, 0.
Perfect. Will you let us know whether this line has a positive slope, negative slope, 0, or undefined?
Slope is -1.
Negative, yeah.
Negative. The slope is negative. Good. What is the slope of this line?
0.
Perfect. Good. I would like us to find the intercepts for this equation. So x equals 7y. What did we say about such an equation? Such an equation must pass through and y. This equation will pass through what? For sure, always.
The y-intercept.
So let's go back to what we just said. We looked at this line, and we said this such a line without a free term will always and forever pass through the origin, meaning both are the same point. The x and y intercepts are the same point. You have to fabricate, so to speak, another one. Because having only one point is not enough to define a line. You absolutely need two. So I already know, since it does not have a free term, this line passes through 0, 0. It makes sense. When x is 0, y is 0. When y is 0, x is 0. Now we have to pick another x value and determine the y, or you pick another y value and determine the corresponding x. Don't say 3, 9. No, you cannot do that. You pick one or the other and determine calculate the corresponding one. So pick y, an easy point to work with, and then you will determine x. Can anyone pick a y for us? Pick any y you want. Don't say 100 because it will be difficult to graph. 2. Can anyone determine the corresponding x value when y is 2? Absolutely. Can anyone give us the point that we just determined? You have to be very careful how you create the point.
14, 2.
14, 2. Very good. Perfect. So now we're ready to graph. So 14 for x, 2 for y. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 2. So 2, 14, right here. 14, 2, I meant to say. Good. And 0, 0. I don't want you to think that this is a point here. So 14, 2 is that point, and the origin is the other point. Connect and extend the line. This is the graph of x equals 7y, or y equals 1 over 7 times x. Please remember, when there is no free term, the line must pass through the origin. That's your one point. It's the same for the x and the y intercepts, but you have to determine another point. Good. Find the intercepts of this equation. Excellent. So we have x over 8 plus y over 2 equals 1. You know exactly what I'm going to do first. It's not because I'm afraid of fractions. No. It's because I want to simplify before I do anything else. I don't like it. I can rearrange it the way I want. And what do you think I'm going to do to both sides to make it as simple as possible?
Multiply by 8.
Indeed. I want to clear fractions. 8 over 8 is x. I'm sorry, plus. 8 over 2 is 4. And this is 8. This is more human than that. Nobody forces me to work with fractions. I can do whatever I want. Multiplying by 8 will not change the equation at all. 8 times 1 over 8 is x. 8 over 2 is 4 times y. And 1 times 8 is 8. And now when x is 0, how much is y? How much?
2.
Very good. So 0, 2. When y is 0, How much is x? So 8, 0. Who cares about this? I don't. Good. So now I have the x and y intercepts that I need. 0, 2, and 8, 0. Connect and extend. Will this line have a positive slope or negative slope?
It's negative.
Negative slope. And here, the slope, positive or negative?
Positive.
Good. The equation was x over 8 plus y over 2 equals 1. They tried to trick us. Find the x coordinates, the coordinates of any y-intercept and any x-intercept. What type of line is this?
It's a vertical.
What is the slope of a vertical line?
Inconclusive.
Yes, undefined. We cannot, easy to remember, you cannot walk on it. Good. So then, will this vertical line have y-intercept?
No.
No. Will it have x-intercept?
Yes.
And can anyone give us the point that represents the x-intercept?
It's negative.
Negative 4, comma,
Oh,
0. Correct. Sure. Of course. Negative 4, 0. Any questions? So x equals negative 4 is a vertical line. It can never touch the y-axis because it's parallel to it. So there is no y-intercept. Is there an x-intercept? The answer is yes. And the x-intercept is exactly where it crosses, the line crosses the x-axis at negative 4, 0. Okay, this is interesting, not doesn't have a lot of significance maybe, but